Welcome students to SV Union High School and Junior College. Standard 5 English Prose Lesson 27 The Legend of Marathon. What means marathon? The marathon is a sporting event. It is a running race about 42 kilometers. The word marathon also means a task or event that lasts a long time and requires a lot of efforts and patience. The first marathon race was organized at the time of the first Olympic Games, which were held in Greece. The marathon was started in the memory of a legendary Greek hero, Philippides, who had carried an important message from the Battle of Marathon to Athens. Given below is the story of his famous run from Marathon to Athens. We do not know whether the story is a historical accurate, but it has inspired many generations of the sportsmen. The legend of Marathon is an inspiring story of a young man of 22 years named Philippides. There was a battle between the Persians and the Athens, but the former refused to accept the defeat. They saw that the entire army of the Athens was far away from their city, with only aged people, women, and children back home at Athens. The Persians made a plan to take the sea route and capture the Athens before the Athenians returned to the city to celebrate. Luckily, the Athens general, being good statutory, could foresee this situation. This message about their victory had to be delivered before the Persians reached Athens. Philippides, the fastest runner who could travel faster than the Persian ships, was entrusted the responsibility. A true patriot, he accepted it happily that he had already completed a run of more than 200 kilometers just the day before, when he had been to the neighboring kingdom of Sparta, did not deter him from the task given to him. He did his best, braving all odds and difficulties. He tirelessly kept running. He was weak with hunger and thirst. His heart was beating faster, but he continued the mission of reaching the city. He informed the people of the Athens that he had won and that their army would be there soon. But alas, after doing the duty assigned to him, he collapsed. He had sacrificed his life in service to Athens after doing the duty, thus setting an example of selflessness and courage, patriotism and devotion to one's motherland. His willingness to do anything for the state and his historic run from Marathon to Athens is unforgettable. The sporting event of the marathon, which is the witness in Olympic Games, was started in Greece in the memory of this great young man of Philippides. Now we are going to read the text, the lesson, The Legend of Marathon. About 2,500 years ago, Persia was a mighty kingdom. Their large army had landed in the bay near the town of Marathon. Their target was Athens, a city-state in Greece. Athens had a small army compared to the Persian one, but these Athens soldiers were very brave. They had faced the Persians before, but they needed help from other Greek kingdoms now. They decided to send a special messenger to the neighboring kingdoms of Sparta. His name was Philippides. Philippides was a young man who served as a day-long runner. He ran to Sparta like the wind. He covered the distance of nearly 100 kilometers in a day. But alas, the people of Sparta were busy with some ceremonies. They did not want to join the battle immediately. Philippides took this message back to Athens with a heavy heart but on light feet. Again, he ran 100 kilometers within a day. When the generals of Athens heard the cold Spartan response, they did not lose heart. They were ready to fight on their own. The Persian army was watching Athens like a cat watches a mouse hole. So, they decided to launch a surprise attack on the Persians. The Athenian general sent their flanks around the Persian forces like speeding arrows and began to draw them in. The Persians were not ready for the battle. Even so, they were skilled archers. They showered arrows on the soldiers of the Athens, but the arrows simply fell off their helmets and the strong armors. Also, the Athenians knew their seashore well. The Persians were new to the terrain. Many of them were killed, many more were injured. Some of them were lost in the marshy areas. The brave Athenians drove back every single remaining Persian soldier back to their ships anchored in the bay. The battle was over within a few hours. The battle was over, but the Persians did not accept defeat. They saw that the entire army of the Athens had rushed to the seashore, leaving the city of Athens far behind. Only the aged people, women, and children were left in the city. The Persians now devised a new plan. The sea route to the city of Athens was much shorter than the land route. The Persians decided to take the sea route and pounce upon the Athens from the seaside. The Athenian army would take very long to travel back to the Athens on foot with their heavy armor and weapons. Seeing the Persians, the defenseless people in the city of Athens would think that the Athens had lost the battle. Then it would be easy for the Persians to take over the city. The Athenian generals too were good strategists. When they saw the Persian fleet leave in a hurry, they understood the Persians' plan. They resolved to go back to Athens as fast as possible to defend it. But it was very necessary to let the people of the Athens know that they had won. Then they would not open the city gates to the Persians. They would wait for the victorious Athenians' army to return. The city would be safe. Who would take this message to them? This message must be delivered before the Persians reach there. Who would travel faster than the Persian ship, and that too no longer route? Who else but Philippides? Philippides had already completed a run of more than 200 kilometers just the day before. But he was a brave young man. He would do anything for his state. Also, this time he was to carry a happy message. It was not easy for Philippides to reach Athens sooner than the Persians did. That is why this time he left unusual safe route and chose another one that passed through cliffs and mountains but was much shorter. Philippides scaled the first steep cliff and picked up speed. He had to just run more than 40 kilometers. It was very hot. He began to perspire. There were some shady olive trees on one side of the road, but Philippides could not wait, couldn't rest. He just ran on and on. His heart began to beat faster. He became weak with hunger and thirst, but he didn't stop. At last, Philippides came within the sight of the city gates of Athens. He was successful in his mission. He had reached before the Persians. The people of Athens threw open the gates to Philippides. What happened, Philippides? Do you bring good news? Or, yes, yes, joy to you. We won, we won. As soon as Philippides had delivered this message, he collapsed, never to rise again. He had laid down his life in the service of Athens. The story of Philippides has inspired the people of Greece for many centuries. His historic run from Marathon to Athens became a legend. When the Olympic Games were started in Greece, this legendary event was commemorated in the form of the sporting event, the marathon. Today, marathons are arranged in many countries. When you see one or when you are old enough to take part in one, remember the first marathon runner. Philippides. Meanings: cavalry, troops of soldiers with armor. Second, archers, one who shoots with a bow and arrow. Third, armor, a protective covering made of metal used in battlefields. Fourth, terrain land. Strategists, experts who plan the war operation. Sixth, boost, increase. Seventh, moral, confidence. Eighth, historic and important task. Messenger, the one who communicates a spoken or written message. 10th one, marathon, sporting event first introduced in Olympic Games started in Greece. Thank you.